and welcome to ReCall The Midwife. We're a fan podcast where we watch an episode of Call The Midwife and talk about it. Today, we are doing a very special Series 12 recap, courtesy of Jenn. I'm Alex.
I'm Becky.
And I am the aforementioned Jenn. Hello, everyone.
Whee!
Okay, I'm not going to do trigger warnings. Y'all, if you've made it this far, you know all the set. We could potentially talk about it. But as always, the series recaps are usually a lot more lighthearted. We kind of round. I try to keep quotes very lighthearted about lighthearted things if I can. So this is a more chilled out, fun one. And it's kind of our reward for, making it through the whole season, which it was a reward to do the whole season as well. But you know what I mean? This is kind of like the fun little party we get at the end. And there's a special surprise. Even you guys don't know about it yet.
Ooh.
I hope it goes well. I've never done anything like this before. But I took
Is this why we need to be near our email?
Yes. I hope it goes well.
It's a really good job that the internet's working so well.
I just rustled. I just rustled loads. We need to record that again.
We couldn't hear you rustling.
I couldn't either.
Well, it might come out recording.
Well, that's on you for your professionalism.
So
now,
listeners,
Becky
heard
is
a lot of
taking a
rustling.
swig. Becky's taking a swig from a cup of tea that I have just made because we are recording in the same house in two different rooms right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
This recording might never see the light of day because to me, Alex keeps picking up. We've basically got 1 million people on broadband at the moment.
Well, let's see how we go because I'm okay at the moment.
Okay. All right, girls, here we go. So, as our listeners know, we've had a couple different formats for our series recaps, and one beautiful listener requested that we return to our original format, which is basically a quiz show game where I pull quotes from all the episodes and then I give you the quote with no context and no other information, and then you guys are supposed to guess who said the quote and then what the storyline was around the quote. And we listen to the listeners, and we're bringing it back for this time. So I hope everyone enjoys, and they can play along at home because that's kind of part of the fun of it too.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I do? Go ahead.
I wish I'd revised.
I mean, I haven't, so we're at the same level. I mean, we have just watched 12 episodes, all the series episodes. You know what I mean? Series 12. So we should be fine.
Yeah, and I do actually think a lot of these are going to be very notable quotables. I don't think this, I have not made this game hard. I really do not think this is going to be like a struggle bus game. So hopefully everyone will feel very, very good about themselves as they play along. Okay.
Also, can I just say, Jen's got some really spiffing glasses on. She looks lush. Carry on.
Oh, thank you. Well,
She does. She looks so different.
I love him. I love them, Jen. That colour's amazing as well. I love them. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Thank you. A friend of mine actually, she had gotten these and she had ended up getting a different pair. These are just readers, but she was like, "Oh, if you want these, you can have them." And I was like, "Yes, I love."
That shade really. So it's like a teal green to our listeners, and she's got quite pale skin, but beautiful chestnut coloured hair. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yeah.
Porcelain. She's porcelain.
Oh, yes.
Porcelain rose.
I'm as white as you can naturally get, pretty much.
No, you can't. My daughter's more.
She is very pale. She is very pale.
Is ghost white. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yes. Girls, I haven't shown you, but I got a haircut and I have to take my hair down at some point so I can show you how long it is now. I feel it's very short. It's really not very short, but when you've had long hair and then you cut it and you're like, "Oh my God," even though I only still have long hair, because it's not as long as it was, anyway. So
if this is anything other than a bob, now I'm going to be disappointed.
It's not a bob. I think you have a bob. I do not have a bob. Okay, so first quote. If our newcomer can find one speck of dirt in this clinical room, I will personally eat my hat with a knife and fork.
Phyllis.
Yeah.
Yep, Phyllis. Do you know why or when she said that?
Who's the newcomer?
So I was thinking, who is the newcomer? This is honestly, this is when we feel like we've had a lobotomy. Who was the newcomer in series 12?
Right, let's do elimination. It's not Nancy.
Is it Nancy?
No,
No.
it's not Nancy.
Is it a midwife?
Well, they're all midwives, but yes.
No, because
the newcomer is a midwife, yes, but that's not. I don't know that that's going to be super helpful in this case.
Sister Veronica.
Bex, you're 2 for 2.
Well, technically, is she a midwife or is she a health visitor, guys? So I feel like I was given a bum advice there.
But Sister Veronica can deliver a baby, so
she can. Doesn't tend to. Carry on.
She's delivered what? We found out 99 babies.
She's a health visitor, not a midwife.
She's qualified in both. Okay, yes. So that's what Phyllis says. That
Becky's winning. It's fine. She's not for long.
I know. I was going to say this won't last. This is just fluke.
Yeah. I'm afraid I might have over-catered.
Sheila.
Didn't
It was
my
that
amazing
fantastic accent that did it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I was like, whoa, am I making this too easy? Because I'm going to sound exactly like the trained actress from the show. But what's she talking about?
Was it a
You got
party?
Yes, and you guys already have a clue about it.
Is it Veronica's welcome tea?
Well done,
Because remember this, we talked about this when we did the episode because this is the one where Sheila makes most of the food. I'm sure somebody else made some of it, but they're like looking at the whole table and it's like that amazing spread of like all the gelées and like the, lettuce cups and the, just like 1960s food that, and Sheila was like, oh my God, I've done too much. And it's like, well, and then Sister Veronica says something like, oh, I didn't expect all of this, but it's so nice to, she says something funnier, but it's, she talks about like being greeted with so much food, how nice that is. Like she didn't expect it. And actually, call back. Remember when Jenny arrived and she got that cake?
Yeah, the coconut cake.
Well, she didn't get that cake. She just ate a whole cake that was there.
Well, because Sister Monica Jane coerced her into it.
Yeah, but don't you
Coercive controlled her.
Because Sister Monica Joan wanted to eat all the cake. But
Yeah.
don't you feel like we used to have like a lot of like just cakes in tins that we don't really have on the show
Mrs.
right
B.
now?
Mrs. B used to make them.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
Mrs. B? She just kind of went away.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had to cut back on budget.
Well, they never.
I mean, having a massive spread of stuff's more than a cake tin. Like, do you know what I mean?
Also, Mrs. B was never on camera. She was just like always in the other room. Like they would reference her like, oh, Mrs. B, blah, but like then she was never actually around. So
yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Wait, should we tell people why we're together?
Go
I
for
think we
it.
can do.
We've been to see Wicked.
We have. And Jen's going tomorrow, and my daughter just tried to tell Jen everything.
Yeah, she just tried to give her a spoiler. But if any of our listeners are going to watch it, it was amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a feeling most of our listeners will. Well, I have no idea. Maybe they'll go. I don't know.
I think there's quite a high crossover, probably.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely
And there's Call the Midwife member in it. Remember the girl who gave birth on an E in gravel?
Oh, right.
Yeah, she was in it again.
Yeah.
I checked
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
if she's in it.
Okay. Speaking of knees on gravel giving birth, I'm going to do myself a mischief.
That was seamless, by the way, Jen. Loved it.
This
Is
is
it
our
a mother
professional
then?
podcast.
If you're talking about giving birth?
I will tell you,
No.
but see if you can have a guess at it first.
Is it Sister Veronica about having to go on a bike?
Yes.
Oh my
Bloody
God!
hell!
Why
What's
am I on fire?
What has happened, you guys?
You know what? Being down in Bristol has pulled all my powers. Becky's harnessing them, and now she's got a good memory. It's like
this is like a very like Glinda Elphaba energy, where you're both like trading your
unlimited.
Do you know what the heartbreak of this will be? Is if our broadband means that I win and it's never recorded.
Unlimited. That was brilliant. Well done.
What's the song we'll sing at the end about how we're changed for knowing each other?
Oh,
For good, is it? Or
yeah. I can't say I was changed for the better, but I was changed for good. Which I love that song. Oh my God, you guys. So listeners, we were talking about this before we got on. Like I've seen the Broadway show, like very, very luckily I have been able to see it. And when I saw it, I remember listening to that song and it's just such a beautiful song. I just cried.
Do you think you're going to cry tomorrow?
That's our song, girls. That's us for good. For good.
Not for the better, but for good. I love it. The other one that actually always makes me cry whenever I watch the song, which like this is such a cliche, like this is not original, but Defying Gravity is amazing
absolute
song.
banger.
I mean, the first movie when Cynthia Erivo sings that song, I was gone.
See,
I
I saw
cried
the
a few
show
times in the first movie, yeah.
I saw the live show and I had to leave halfway through. It's a long story, but I waited like 2 years. It's a long story. Got tickets for it for Christmas or whatever from his. Anyway, point being, we went and I'd just had my op not long before. So I couldn't sit in the seats. So I had to like stand and I couldn't stand for the whole thing. So basically we watched it to the middle.
Was it before you had your knee?
No. It was just about a month after I had my knee up. And the lift wasn't working. It was an absolute nightmare. So we go into Manchester, watch it. It was amazing, but I just couldn't watch it. I couldn't sit at the angle we were in, but it was too late for disabled tickets because obviously they were booked before. It was just horrendous. But she was so amazing at singing it. It was just emotional watching it.
Oh,
so
God.
But then I've never seen the second half, so now I have. So that was good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I know. I mean, Defying Gravity is just such a good song. It's just,
It's
I mean,
just outstanding.
it's like this, what's the song? Let It Go in Frozen. Like I
Yeah.
went through a period with that song where like, okay, I had this period when I was in grad school where I was living in New York, but I'd been living in the same apartment for a long time. And my sister kind of talked me into it, but I started redecorating the whole apartment. And so I spent this whole summer,
I
like
remember it.
spring, summer, like redoing the apartment. Like I mean, when I tell you there was not a square inch of that apartment that I did not lay my eyes and hands on from top to bottom, there wasn't. And I was painting I decided, okay, I'm going to paint the bathroom. The bathroom in this apartment was so incredibly tiny. It was like comically tiny. And I thought, okay, I can do the bathroom really fast, which I did do the bathroom really fast, but I was listening to music and podcasts like the whole time because I was by myself painting for like so many hours and hours and hours.
If only you had this podcast.
And when she
Only.
says, when she says that bathroom was tiny, like it was the width of a toilet. Like it literally,
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Tidge.
when you
Yeah.
were
It was
sat in
lovely.
it, you were touching both walls when you sat in the toilet.
Yeah, like basically
That
like
was-
when you're in the shower, you just kind of shimmied your arms up and down, like just to like wash your body and just like hoped for the best. It was like, I'm sure there's been like roomier coffins that people have been buried in. You know what I mean? It was like so small. Like I literally couldn't lean over the sink to wash my hands without my butt hanging out the back door. And like I mean, my butt is my business, but like even my sister who's a tiny, tiny, tiny person, like hers would do the same. Like you could not, it was crazy.
I was sick in that
Your-
toilet quite a few times as well.
Oh
Your-
yeah.
Your apartment was beautiful though. Is that because you got ill or because you were out drinking?
But both, we've done it a few times.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, and then
Remember, we
other
had
fun
a
fact.
premiere of something that I didn't want to really, I would have hated anyway, let's be honest. It was like a
We
serendipity.
went
Girls.
to watch The Devil Wears Prada. We went
yes.
to
Was it Devil's Wears Prada? Oh my God, even
And I
better.
was really poorly. I just kept being sick. So I just stayed at home.
We had an
Yeah.
amazing day. We went to watch a press viewing of The Devil Wears Prada, and we saw Sarah Michelle Gellar in the street.
Yep.
And I was just being sick, guys.
And it was in the poshest Soho cinema, wasn't it, Jen?
It was. It was very,
It was
very
like one
fun.
of those where it has like sofas instead of seats.
The plus point is, it would have been absolutely wasted on me.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
say when
you
we
were-
got back, you would have hated it.
Yeah, and you were much happier to stay home. And
Well, I
actually,
was also being sick everywhere. So anyway, Call the Midwife.
Anyway, Call the Midwife. Yes, but it was a very fun trip. Okay, so we figured out this
Why
whole
were we talking about this?
Because the song, Let It Go.
Yeah,
Oh,
let it
yeah.
go. Oh my, and when I tell you I sung that song and cried and listened I just listened to it so many times. I was just like, let it go.
It's an absolute banger. All the songs on the soundtrack. Frozen 2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, the hold that had on me. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, and Barb's obviously.
I like the bit in Frozen 2, you know, when I can't do it, but she goes, what did she do, Alex?
What does she do? What's it go like?
You know, when it's like the echo in the...
She
all
has
I
a
can
really,
think
really
of
high
is-
note and it like cracks all the glass, all the ice.
All I can think of is the which is the Cynthia Everett. No, that's the.
No,
That's
that's
Wicked.
That's
One.
Wicked.
I know. I can't. I've got that in my head at the moment.
She'll come back with it in part 2.
Mm.
But for our listeners, it's not part 2. It's just
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
So, girls, do you know why Sister Veronica said I'm going to do myself a mischief?
Because she didn't want to ride a bike.
Oh, the bikes. Okay, we did know.
It was a
did cover that.
bugger. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fred looks at her like, oh my God, are you serious? Because he tries to give her like 5 different bikes and she's just like, like she comes up with all these different reasons why she can't be on the bike. Why did I do this one? Okay. I told them she was at risk of blood poisoning, even with the antibiotics. Why did I do this?
This is a mother.
Uh-huh.
Who had blood poisoning, even with antibiotics.
I wonder why I did this one. This is kind
It was
of
the
an odd
mother in
quote.
episode 2.
Do you remember the name?
I'm just guessing it was episode 2 because I figured the quotes we've just done were episode 1.
Yeah. I think this might have been episode 1, maybe. I don't know.
Do you even know the name?
I know the names because I wrote them down, but I don't totally remember the context of this because I did not give myself enough. I didn't write enough notes because I did all these notes last week. So this is Sister Veronica and Mrs. Pickard. Do you guys remember Mrs. Pickard?
No. Which one was Mrs. Pickard?
I don't
Oh, one
know.
was one having breast. Yeah, she had didn't she have breast cancer?
Oh, but yes. It was the 2 sisters. Remember one of them Yeah. This
And
one
one
was,
of them had really struggled with breastfeeding.
yeah, and
No, that was from last series. This was the one who had the one that was she had a breast that was really, really hot to the touch.
yes, that was, and it was really red, and Mrs. Pickard. I think Mrs.
She
Pickard
had
was the
no
one where
sister.
she didn't have a sister. It was her husband that was really helpful, and he was like, "Look, babe, I
He
did
was
everything. He's like, I even sorted out the blah blah blah." And she
he
was
was
like, "You don't
Martin
even need me
Fowler from
anymore."
EastEnders. Martin Fowler from
Yeah.
EastEnders, yes.
And she was like, "You don't even need me anymore. What am I even here for?" And he was like, "No, I thought I was helping." And she's like, "No."
And
She
he's
was so
like the
upset.
first father who's ever like actually done it.
Wasn't he
Well,
Ronnie
and like,
Reynolds? Ronnie Reynolds and Lillian Reynolds.
yeah, but
She's just looked that up, viewers.
it's
Listeners.
definitely Mrs. Pickard because I wrote Mrs. Pickard. But
All
you
right.
guys get it. You guys get it. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. That was a weird quote, you guys, though. Why did I choose that? So odd. Would you like me to make a different flavor?
Is it Trixie?
No.
Turner, Mrs. Turner. Sheila.
No.
Let's think about this
Fred.
logic.
No, I'm just going to
No.
throw out names, Bex.
This is attached to a storyline. This is not a throwaway. This is like a legitimate storyline in this episode.
Cyril?
It's a woman.
Would you like me to make a different flavour? So who's made something that's a flavour? Is it Phyllis and Miss Higgins?
No.
Okay.
What is it a different flavour of? Will that help us?
I'll give it away if I tell you that.
Ice cream.
No.
Who's making ice cream in Call the Midwife?
Shush. Well, what could they be making that's flavoured?
Ice cream?
Well, I mean, it is a food item. I mean,
Yeah,
it's definitely
Bex.
food.
Oh. Ah, got it.
Go on.
It's Sister Veronica making the marmalade.
Yes!
Oh, I
Good
hate you.
job.
How is she? Where she stolen my superpowers of memory?
It's like when you leave your house, all of a sudden, you're like, it's like kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
She's Lex
wild.
Luthor
Okay.
stealing my.
You've got the red kryptonite backs or something.
Yeah.
You've got to, on a power form. Yeah. So the ladies are commenting about the marmalade. They're like, "Oh, it's so nice, but you've made so much, like so abundant and everything like that." And she's like, "Oh," and they're like, they say something about like orange is really nice. Orange marmalade is really nice, but da da da. And she's like, "Well, I can make a different flavor." And they're like, "Oh, like no, don't do that," because this is the episode where
Mojo gives it away and then
absolutely
wins it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Karma.
Yes. Absolutely. You guys will definitely get this one. Okay. Even if you can't see home, you can smell it.
You think we'll get this?
I mean, the accent put me off, if I'm honest.
Even if you can't see home, you can smell it. Now, the East End probably smells rank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it the mother that gave birth in the Kipper house?
Mm-mm.
Is it Fred?
Uh-uh. But it is a man. That's a hint.
Cyril.
Mm-mm.
No, he doesn't sound like that. Dr. Turner?
Mm-mm. It's not a series regular.
So it's not Dr. Tim.
Who in this point in the series is struggling with homesickness?
Reggie.
Lucille.
She said it was a man.
He said it.
You know when Lucille was working with the guy who was going blind and he said he had no family, but then he had loads of family and they sent him the biscuits and he was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to leave my
And
house.
he lied to them saying he had no family and he had 12,000 women coming in the house every day, every hour.
Yeah, exactly. And then
All
Lucille was
his
like,
nieces and daughters and granddaughters.
yeah, and he could like barely even see like if it was light or dark. And like Lucille walked in and she's like, hi. And he's like, hi. And she's like, well, can you tell me what I like look like? Because she's now figuring out that he can't really see. And he's like, you're a human shaped person, like maybe like slightly, And she's like, oh my God. And so then when they're leaving his house to take him in to get a test or whatever he needs to get, he says, I'm only gonna go if you promise me I can come back. And she's like, yeah, okay. And then he says, because even if you can't see home, you can smell it. And then she has this very like wistful look on her face because she's like deep into like missing Jamaica at this point.
Smell the sea, basically.
Yeah, I don't remember what the patient's name is. I can't remember, but anyways, that's the guy. Okay. I have often had cause to wish we lived in a less godly society. Again, my
Is it
line reading
Sister
is
Monica Joan?
yes, it is.
Yes, because she was talking about how she hates all these raffles and stuff, and she said we have to always think about these things, constantly giving all these things away.
Yes.
I just can't be bothered with it all. And I'm
Yes,
kind of with her.
exactly. And this is one we actually talked about when we did the episode, which is
Yeah.
kind of a funny line I really liked. And she was like, but can you still give me something? Like, I really need something, you know? So
Yeah.
that's when she gives her all the 80,000 marmalades. You guys are definitely gonna know this one. This is like being stuck inside a migraine.
Fred,
Yes. To who?
when they're at the yes, I'm pulling it back, guys. When they're at the community centre and it's like all the kids are there screaming.
Yes, because remember, this is the one where Sheila is like completely losing her mind because it's like summer holidays, Genevieve the bunny rabbit died, Tim isn't back, so the clinic is overrun, Dr. Turner has blah blah blah, like something happens, and she's like, I haven't done my batch bake, I haven't done this, she's like, I've already smoked 2 cigarettes, and
And are
then
they waiting for Phyllis or something at Cubs or
yeah, they are, but then also like Sheila hasn't gotten there yet because she's overworked, and I think this is the like part. This is gonna lead up to like when Dr. Turner says like take the day off,
yeah? Or
so
was it
that
the
you can like
maypole
catch
Yeah,
up
he
kind
festival?
of
doesn't
thing.
offer to help, but just, take a break from all the, yeah.
Right, exactly. I mean,
It's still waiting for you at the end of your break.
yeah, Dr. Turner and Sheila are kind of like I feel like they're very like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Like he's doing everything and she's doing everything he's doing except backwards and in high heels. It's like, like he does have a full plate, but she like has exactly the same full plate, like plus all
Yeah,
this other stuff
that
that
was
is going on.
I like that analogy a lot.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, here's a question actually for you girls. Okay, so I was thinking about this. And you know how Trixie is like struggling so hard to be this preeminent hostess with the mostest who knows how to like cook and do all this kind of fancy stuff?
Yeah,
She always is like, well, I've never had any training, and like she's always like reading cookery books and like never knows what she's doing and she's always burning everything. But then I'm thinking to myself, okay, and I don't know why this thought just occurred to me, but like, where did Sheila learn how to do all this stuff? Because Sheila's like a master chef, like she knows everything about child rearing. Like, now granted, I know she was a midwife for many, many years and she was like
yeah, but
around
that's actually a
families
really
and
good
like all that
point
kind of
because
stuff. But like,
she
like
wouldn't know.
she literally like marries Dr. Turner and like insta mom, like insta wife, insta every like she like immediately knows like how to make like mince pies and this and that and the thing and then the blah and then she's like, "Oh, my oven, my kitchen, my, like I'll do a blah for you." Like it's just like she's doing everything.
I presume she used to cook
How does anyone know how to do those things?
maybe she cooked with her mum when she was little.
I mean, it's got to have come from somewhere. And I mean, at this point, Sheila's had a lot of practice. Like, I mean, she's been with Dr. Turner for not 10 years, but like
Around
well,
that.
actually, around that, yeah, so I mean, she's definitely worked her way up to it. But like, even when they first got married, she was like
Yeah.
doing so much. I don't know. Anyways, I just was thinking about that. I'm like, where did all of this knowledge come from? You look like a woman in a great want of a galvanizing beverage.
To Lucille?
No, I didn't do that line reading very well, but you guys get the idea.
I did think that, but I think that's scuppered our chances a
Well, you've
little
been
bit.
you've been criticizing every single way I've read these lines this whole time.
Is it Sister Veronica?
Yes. But who
Is
does she?
it to one of the mums who's is it to that woman who's really nervous getting married or got married?
No.
Oh.
She's helping out one of her own.
Galvanizing beverage. To Cyril?
No.
Wait, so who says it?
Sister Veronica says, "You look like a woman in great want of a galvanizing beverage."
Does she say it to Trixie, but doesn't realize that Trixie's an alcoholic?
No.
No.
It's not an alcoholic drink.
Mojo?
It's the literal like drink of England. It's like England's
Tea.
like national
Tea.
drink. Yes.
Tea.
Yes.
I don't know if she said it to.
Who's been having a rough time? Who had a client that really put her through the ringer?
Oh, she said it to Lucille.
No, I
Very
said
good
that.
guess, but no,
That's
no,
my
no.
first guess.
Oh.
It's Sister Julianne. Remember
Right.
when Sister Julianne had the mom who I don't think we already talked about her, but it's the mom who had cancer, and the mom like absolutely
Yeah.
like she
Oh,
was really
blasted her.
upset. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like Sister Julianne was like, the only thing I can do is say I'm sorry and like it was my fault and I never should have blah blah blah. And it was just like she was just and then we all felt bad for the mom because she was just clearly so upset about her health. But Sister Veronica goes into Sister Julian's office and Sister Julian is just sitting there like her soul has left her body and she's just like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she says, you could use a galvanizing beverage, like to lift, pull her back together. It was very sweet. Okay, this is a crazy one. Okay. He will be a bit marked by the old forceps, but he's still absolutely beautiful.
Dr. Turner.
Yeah, Yes, but do you guys remember which mom this was that he said this to? The gender of the baby is important. That's a big
Is
hint.
it? Is it? Oh, is it the twins' dad, mum? Even
No.
is it that woman who was an absolute cow to Phyllis?
Which one was that?
She's saying that the gender of the baby is important. So why is the gender of the baby important?
I don't know.
Wait, wasn't there a baby?
The woman was a cow, but who and was she a cow to and why and what was that all about?
Wasn't she cow to Sheila to Nurse Crane?
She might have been, but why though?
Wasn't she a cow to Lucille?
I can't remember who the mom was connected to in terms of like a midwife, but yes, the mother, the woman who gave birth was a cow, and we all complained about her, but like
Was
why?
she the really racist one? And then it turns out her family came from France.
No.
No.
Wasn't it the one who lived up like 9 billion steps of stairs, and then she said it was like you remind me of grandma and not in a good way?
No, it wasn't that one.
Oh,
Is
wasn't
it the one who shouldn't have been having more children?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, her.
She's later in the season, I think.
Um, we're doing well here, guys.
Let me give you a hint. Her little girl, I think, was named Karen. She had an older child that was named Karen.
I know why.
Oh,
I know
Ian.
why. No, I know why.
Well, I've just said it.
It's because of the blood disorder.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
Was the
Remember,
baby.
because the mom was like, I have a way of telling you're gonna have another girl.
It's like
And
indoctrination and ice cream or something ridiculous.
yeah, exactly. And then the lady has a baby boy, and then the mother is excited because the mom doesn't know. But then when the grandmother finds out she has a grandson, she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then that's when the whole story about how the birth mother's father died of hemophilia. And the mom kept it a secret, and she said he really died of cancer, but then he didn't. And then they had a whole falling out, and she was like really mean. But like who was she working with? Was it Sheila or somebody else? I think it was Sheila, because when Sheila went to her house, she was like, "Oh, how are you doing?" and everything. And she was like, I have no clue what I'm doing because my mom always did everything, and like I literally don't even know how to like wash clothes or like
But
cook
not
food
that.
or anything.
She didn't even know where anything was in her house.
Yeah, it was like she
And then
literally
Sheila
walked
was
into
like,
like a
love will
stranger's.
carry you through or something. She was like, oh, my mum loves me. And it's like, actually, she only went back just to find out where bloody stuff was.
Yeah, and she wanted all the free childcare and like
Yeah.
washing up and everything.
Yeah. Not have to lift a
Yeah.
finger again. Yeah.
Yeah, and then little Karen was like living her own life because she's my mom's so useless, but
Yeah.
yeah.
She was Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, exactly, Mary Tyler Moore. She can turn the world on with her smile. It's Karen. Karen. I'm just like the little thing about that little girl. Oh my God, I have to tell you guys something. So my mood has been so bad. So I'm laughing now, but like these are like, like it's been so hard because so this week was so long and I got to the end of my day and I was like watching all these memes about this is like kind of niche. Like, did you guys see any press about Zoran Mamdani visiting the White House?
Yeah,
Yes.
and he was asked like, do you think that President Trump's a fascist? And Trump was
Yeah.
like, it's okay, you can say. And he was like, yeah, do.
He was like, yeah, okay, absolutely. Yeah, I do think he's a fascist. And I just thought it was honestly one of the best. Like, sorry, listeners, like, this is gonna get political. I hate President Trump, but honestly, that moment between the two of them, I was just like, this is truly so good. Like, I kind of almost liked Trump in that moment because I was like, it's just so funny. But the other reason I was laughing was because I ordered a pizza on my way home from dinner last night. Because no, on my way home from work last night because I
I
didn't
was
want
about to say, was it not filling?
I know, I ate a whole dinner and then I was like, pizza to go. No. So I was leaving work and I stayed at work late because of this new work thing that's going on. And so I'm on my way home. I'm like, okay, it's Friday. I'm ordering a pizza. I'm gonna like have a pizza. I had the pizza in the car. I was so close to putting on my pajamas and just being like totally comfy cozy. I was walking in the house and I was holding the pizza and everything else. And it's like such a classic like middle-aged woman moment where you're like, I can do 45 things at once and like I can juggle it all, and then you just realize you absolutely can't. And I literally couldn't because I dropped this pizza in my garage on the ground. Like I had just paid for this pizza, and it was just hot pizza dough and cheese on the floor. And like my mom came out and she's like, no, we can save it. I was like, like I was just like I was so I was so mad. I had called back and I had to order another one. Because I couldn't, because I was just like, I was like, because the thing is, by the time I got home and then I realized, I was like, I'm not going to make anything. This But the thing is, like, I was so mad in the moment, but like now thinking about it, it was
Do you know what, Jen? That pizza's a fascist.
okay. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It deserved to go. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God. Even like when I called back, I was like, "Hi, I just ordered this. Like, can I just please have it again?" And she was like, "Wait." She's like, "What happened? Was the food like so delicious that you had to order again?" I was like, "I literally dropped my whole pizza." She was like, "Oh no!" And they gave me like a free like mini cheesecake, which was actually really nice.
Aww.
It was really nice. So she drew like a little like smiley face on my little mini cheesecake.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, it was really touching. It was really touching. And it was a very good pizza. So I mean, I'm glad we had the pizza for dinner, but
Really quick, what
uh
flavor did you go for?
oh, now this is not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I got a pizza with black olives,
Lovely.
onions,
Lovely.
ricotta, and
Lovely.
sun-dried tomatoes.
That sounds delicious.
It's so good, you
I would
guys.
add
It's so
mushrooms to
good.
that.
Yep, mushrooms are a very popular choice. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to steal my pizza order, please do. It's really good. Something about sun-dried tomatoes like really takes me back. I feel like they were so popular in the 90s over here, like 90s and like early 2000s, and then they just kind of like weren't for a while. So I don't know. I saw those on the menu and I was like, I'm getting it. Okay. One assistant Clark, ready and willing to serve over his whole summer holidays.
Dr. Tim.
Yes. Well, it's actually Dr. Turner about Tim to Miss Higgins, but I think we all knew what that one was. So,
Yeah. Hashtag
yes,
boo.
success. Yes, success, success.
She's correct.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's her hormones. I'm going to take her for an ice cream.
That was the cow who made Phyllis go up there. That was her husband talking
That's
about,
the one
yeah.
who said you remind me of my Grammy, but not in a good way. Yes. That was her husband. That was Larry talking to Phyllis about Simone, I think was her
Yes.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My voice was really weird for that one. I sounded really odd. I didn't realize that I was reading a man's voice.
I liked it.
Next quote. Here we go.
Oh my God. Ah! Ah! The Frozen one.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Carry on.
There we go.
Got it back in my head. Go on.
Okay. Every mother meets her child in battle.
Oh God, that's what that old Jenny
Phyllis.
says.
Mature Jenny!
Old Jenny says it.
I haven't made one yet, but when I do finally make the Mature Jenny t-shirt for myself and I wear it while we do this pod and I'll show you girls, we'll have to put a picture on social media.
Yeah,
I've got to make that shirt. I just think Mature Jenny is like so funny. Okay.
Old Jenny. And we'll get one saying old Jenny.
I'll make you two old Jenny and I'll make myself Mature Jenny. Well, the reason I say Mature Jenny is because when I'm watching it on Netflix and it has subtitles, that's what it always says. You know, if it attributes it to like her because she's a voiceover. It always
Right.
says Mature Jenny. So that's why I call her that.
She just keeps getting gravelier and gravelier. I know it's not her fault, but
I know. She's aging with the rest of us. So
yeah. I mean, well,
They could
don't know what
probably
you try
get
using.
AI to do that now.
Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't really advocate for that. It's terrible.
No, no.
Yeah.
oh, Vanessa Redgrave needs it. Okay. The minute I get my figure back, we're getting married.
It's Spencer's wife, girlfriend. The girl, yeah. What was her name? Gemma. I don't know her name.
What was her name? Say her
Do
name.
we have to say her name?
Well, no, I mean, you get the point, but like,
Yeah.
even though I'm not
No.
grading any of these
She
things.
should
But...
get the point without the name.
Okay, Bex, and what's her
well,
name?
as if you
I'm not
get
saying
it.
I'm going to get the point.
It's not even like I'm keeping score. I really am not.
What is her name, guys? We can do this. Fiona.
It's a city in Italy.
Venice.
Florence.
There we go.
No, Florence was the mum.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't know what the daughter's name is. Oh, wait, Louise or something?
No, the daughter. You mean, no, hang on. Their daughter was called something like Leetta or something. It was a name that was, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I've got the point.
I don't know. Anyway, it was a girlfriend of Spencer. That's what she said. Okay.
Yeah. Was it Annette?
I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. Now this is going to be incredibly obvious because it's a very long quote and like there's so many context clues and like the person gives it away. There's no way you're not going to know this. But I just wanted to write this little block of text because I just think a point needs to be made, and I will tell you what the point is after you guys guess what it is. Guess what it is. Full disclosure, I've already smoked 2 cigarettes. Of all the things I had on my to-do list today, burying a rabbit did not feature. What was on it? A morning at the practice with Miss Higgins, planning this month's clinics, during which time I'm first on call at the maternity home, then the girls need hiking to cycling proficiency, Teddy needs new sandals, and I'm 3 days late with my batch bake. We'll be eating Swiss rolls off the market stall again. Well, I quite like those. That's not the point!
Sheila Dutz Taylor.
Yes, but like you guys, I watched that scene back and I mean I wish they'd actually like given her like hair like okay, you know how my hair looks today? You guys listeners can't see me, but you see how my hair. This is how Sheila should be looking right now, okay?
Yeah,
Like an absolute just this
like
like a
me
bit
right now.
just a lot more disheveled, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she just still always looks so perfect.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
don't
like,
forget, she'll have so much hot, like hairspray and hold in that hair.
oh,
That's
I mean, I
true.
know it's like
Good point.
her hair is like concrete, you know what I mean? It's like it's
She'll
completely like
be
so stiff.
she'll be using a setting lotion every wash.
Every wash, every wash. But it's just like think about, I mean, but like at the same time, this is what like Dr. Turner is also a very busy person. I'm not trying to say that, but she's got like 45 jobs on her list in the day. And like think about how all three of us and how listeners who are over the age of like 30 or 35, even under the age, like if you have a family, if you have responsibilities, if you are working full time, if you
To
are
be honest,
taking care of
guys,
other
if you've got a
people,
vagina, you're the one doing all the organizing.
and you're not a child. You know what I mean? Like if you're like an adult woman, you probably wake up whatever time in the morning you wake up, like 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And the second your feet hit the floor, you are going. And you've got like one job and another job and another job and another job and another job. And it's like you've got so many things that are stacked on stacked on stacked. That was when she like when Sheila said, like, oh, I'm like at the practice with Miss Higgins this morning. I'm planning the month's clinics and I'm first gonna call the emergency home. It's like she's doing four things at once. And I actually saw something the other day that made me think of this, where it was this like dating coach online and she was talking about she's like I know this is a broad generalization and I'm not saying this is true across the board, but she's like in my experience I think that men actually do a better job at being like present in the moment, like they're more like in the moment that they're living, like if they're with their kids they're with their kids, if they're doing this they're doing that, like they kind of are
They don't
focused
have
on
to
the
think about it.
task
They
at
just deal with
hand.
what's in front of them.
But that's the thing. And then she's like, and she's like, I find women are more kind of like they're thinking about this or that or the forward or back or this, da, 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 da. And she's like, so I feel like, and so she was commenting on it and she wasn't like praising one or blasting the other. She was just kind of saying something that she like just a very general observation. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. And I'm not saying this in any kind of critical way. Maybe I am, I don't know.
I am.
But I think the thing is the different is that because a lot of women are juggling so many different things at once that you can never just fully focus on one thing for that long because you're always thinking about like the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, or something that you did a while ago. I mean, I'm over explaining it now. You guys get it. But you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
Dr. Turner, he deals with, yeah, he's a doctor, but he's dealing with that appointment that's been made for him by a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like these are the things that he's not made those appointments. He's not
I
sorted
mean,
out what's happening next. He doesn't
do
know
you
what's happening for tea. It's been made for him by a woman. He's eating in front of him. Made, do you know
well,
what I mean?
do you think he ever opens his closet and is like, "Oh my God, I only have one white shirt left. Like I have to do
No,
laundry." Like he never thinks about that. Like
exactly.
he never worries about like even how many and even like remember this is a throwback. It was like not long after they first got married, but she was like, "Oh, like Patrick, I have so much on my plate and everything." And he's like, "Well, you don't have to make it this hard. Like just make me toast and coffee and an egg for breakfast. Like you're overthinking
Put
it."
it in the drawer, Sheila.
It just is like
I hate to defend Dr. Turner, but
Well, don't
he
then.
was raising, he was raising Timothy for a long time on his own.
He
I
wasn't.
know.
He's bringing him around in a car, stealing
And
his food.
he was doing so bad at it. Like, remember the line where it's like, oh, he hasn't even like sewn a button on his like thing because he's so like he can't manage any of this by himself.
He was just waiting in his car
Well, he
like
was
a
like,
dog.
oh, like fish and chips for dinner again. And then Tim is sat there like freezing his little buckus off. And then Dr. Turner's like, wait, I'm gonna need that, Tim, and like just snatches it right out of his hand. And then Tim, because he obviously like has so much like undiagnosed trauma, has decided he's gonna go be a doctor himself and like follow in his father's footsteps. Oh my God. Anyways, I just thought that scene was like so funny and I just loved like also cycling proficiency. You can't just say bike lessons. I mean,
No,
You know
we
what?
literally had a conversation about cycling
You
proficiency
know,
today.
I was literally thinking that Bob's has got it next year at school cycling proficiency. That's what
you
it's called
still
over
say
here, Jen. Genuinely.
it? You
Well,
guys.
why were we talking about her doing a cycling proficiency?
I just brought it up because she's doing it next year and I wanted to know if your niece had done it. I don't know, it just came to my head for some reason because I think we got on a newsletter that the year 5 this year were doing cycling proficiency. So,
But you do hear it though, right? Like you hear like how like that's like a kooky way to say that, right?
no,
No,
because
it's
we
just
invented the
commonplace here.
language. Next quote.
You guys are so crazy for this. Okay. That is an insane way to say that. Okay.
Whatever, lollipop lady, carry on.
I'm so sorry. There were holdups at Westminster and Poplar.
Trixie, because
Trixie.
the 4 cars that they were in. Matthew was
On the
like,
way-
the traffic here is outrageous.
Phyllis is like, oh, you're going to show up at this time of day? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you know.
On the way back from a dirty weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get
Dirty
extra
weekend.
points. You didn't get it.
I provided the context.
Again,
I did.
really no one's keeping score here, but okay. But listeners at home, you know how we're breaking it down, okay?
I'm winning.
Thursday evening. Perfect. Sister Veronica. Oh,
Sister
I
Veronica.
think I just gave it away. But what are we saying about it? What is it?
Is it it's the classes for the men?
No.
No.
No points for guessing the person who said it, obviously, because I gave it away. But what is she talking about?
Is it the clinic for the ill kids, the working kids?
Working Children's Clinic.
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Joe, don't. That's going to make me sad.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk about that. Quick pivot. Catherine wheels on the draining board.
Sheila?
Violet.
Oh, yeah, Violet. Well done.
Yeah.
I heard that in the other room before I heard it on here.
Yes, Violet's talking to Fred about the fireworks because he's getting all the fireworks ready and
Yeah, that was
everything.
Do you
absolutely
know
insane.
what? It was bonfire night on a Wednesday this year here, and there was so many fireworks going off around me, and I just thought we're so bonkers that we still celebrate like on a Wednesday rainy night. We're still all setting off fireworks in our gardens.
Loved it.
Mhm.
Do you know what? Well, I was in Liverpool, wasn't I? Because I went to watch 5 that night. I sent you all the videos. And
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just love that we're
It's
still
amazing.
doing it.
yeah, well, Liverpool was absolutely packed full of, like, obviously we saw the main ones just while we were getting to 5, and then they were all around. It was amazing.
Yeah. I think I've told this story on the pod, but I'll just say it really fast. The first year I met you girls when I came to do my study abroad and I was in Lancaster, we had bonfire night. I'd only been in the country for maybe like a month,
Yeah.
maybe like
Yeah.
5 weeks at most. And everyone was like, oh, and I had no context. So I found out what it was and I was like, oh yeah, I'll go. So we're stood outside and it was cold and
It was
dark.
Lancaster prison. We're waving at prisoners.
Yeah, and it was raining. Now, granted, it's dark here when we do fireworks on July 4th, but like it was cold and raining. And I just was watching fireworks go off. And I remember this, I was just like, this is so odd. And it wasn't really like a celebration either, because like July 4th over here, it's like barbecues and cookouts, and you get the day off, and like everyone's like going out to watch the fireworks, and you're in shorts and you're eating ice creams, and it was like this very festive, event, obviously. And I remember just thinking like, I have never experienced anything like this. Like, this is so wild to me. Like I can still like put myself back in that moment. Like, do you guys remember the red raincoat that I had when I was, and it was like, like everyone knew, about that coat, or anyways, it was just funny, but like,
I loved it. I loved bonfire night.
yeah, it was a good one. If we can't get this girl to a health farm, then the health farm is going to have to come to her.
Jeffrey,
Yes.
about Trixie for her hen night, and they did it at Nonata's house with matching white robes.
Oh, I know.
Loved it.
Which I just don't think they could have afforded.
No.
I mean, the whole
Jeffrey's
thing
a
was very
multi-money.
deluxe. Yeah, exactly.
He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah. Do you think Jeffrey, I can't tell sometimes if Jeffrey's like rich or if he's
A
not,
grifter.
or he just kind of is like always lands on his feet kind of
Yeah.
guy where,
Yeah.
he's just, he lives the nice life and he never really seems to like have to like suffer that much,
He's a chiropractor.
I think they've just not really thought about that and just carried on. We're not really supposed to think about that.
I feel like they do with Jeffrey whatever they want to do, and like they
Yeah.
don't have to really like struggle with reality with Jeffrey that much, because it's like
Yeah.
we're just gonna make Jeffrey whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. He was down there all along. Nearly had my eye out.
He
This
was
is a bit
down
more
there
niche. This is a bit
all
more niche.
along. Nearly had my eye out. Nearly had my eye out. Oh, was it the dog? Is it nothing?
No, but
Sister Monica Joe?
it was also in reference to an animal.
What other animal is there?
It was not a featured animal that was.
Is it the tortoise?
Bex?
What?
Why are you saying tortoise? You're saying it on purpose.
I'm not. That's how you say the word.
No, we've had this. It's tortoise. Only children say tortoise.
It's not the tortoise, and it's not a dog, but it's a what's the
Cat.
most pop? Yeah, it's a cat, and it's a cat that only appears very quickly.
Oh, is it Nigel?
Nigel! Yes, 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 yes. They're like clearing out the condemned buildings, and
Yeah.
Cyril's there, and Matthew's
Oh, yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
And the lady like finally is willing to leave her house, and then she's like, "But where's Nigel?" And they're like, "Well, who's Nigel?" And she's like, "My cat." And then that's when the police officer comes up, and Matthew is just so like, "Get me out of here. I am so over this. I want to go home. I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm like ready to be done."
John sees in the car the new Timothy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like just, freezing his butt off in his like luxury
Daddy
Rolls Royce.
daycare, get in the boot.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're winding down. Okay, we've done these actually like quite fast. But we have a surprise
Don't worry,
coming.
I'm sure.
It's very exciting.
Sure we'll go off topic.
I was about to say we'll ramble, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have no problem filling time. Okay. I see no great virtue in an American vehicle doing likewise.
Is it? Oh.
I didn't read
So
that
is it
at all the way
space?
that it was said in the yeah, okay, yes. Go, go, go.
Is it to do with Russia going to the moon or something, and then they're going to send America's? It was the Apollo. There was a mission they were watching, wasn't it? Oh,
I'm not saying anything.
was it Apollo 18 or something?
Bex, do you know?
It was Apollo 12.
I think it was Apollo 8.
Oh, I said 18.
I just guessed, and I thought if I say it confidently.
I really believed that you knew.
But this is when like all the kids and everyone's so excited about the space mission, and like the Turner's kids are like so excited, and then Colette is really
Angela's
excited.
scrapping it.
Yeah, and then Colette wants to watch it on the TV with Sister Monica Joan, but she's already started like her whole like I'm sad, I'm depressed, you can't, whatever. And she's like, "Well, I don't see any reason to like, an American vehicle is just driving around the Earth. We've driven around the Earth like 100 million times." She just was being like so rude. Apollo 8, yeah, Apollo 8 is what it is. Okay, you guys are gonna know this. We also need some men of science to play the Magi.
I mean, Sheila. No.
No, but
It's
but you're
Sister.
close.
Uh,
You're very close. You're in the right ballpark because you're.
Nurse Crane?
I know. Mm-mm.
Who did you say first?
Sheila.
She said Sheila first.
Nancy.
No.
Phyllis.
I mean, it was. I said Phyllis after I said Sheila.
Veronica.
Yes, but only by default because you guessed everybody else. No points for that one.
It's when
She says it to Cyril because he's like helping fix something or something like that. And it's like
All
Cyril
the
and
facts here,
like
guys.
and like some guy. I don't know. I was getting tired at this point. I was like, I've pulled so many quotes, I can't. Yeah, but Sister Veronica who says it. But we are both all right. It is about the Christmas show, so that is what it is for. Yes.
And then all the kids present their most precious things, and Timothy presents the tortoise.
Tortoise. They nearly took somebody's eye out, apparently.
Oh God. Okay, girls, listen. We have a surprise. Okay?
Yeah.
I have sent you both an email.
Are we allowed to open it?
And you are now allowed to open your email.
Oh.
But
it says failure notice.
I sent it to the right email address.
I've got it.
It's a Word document.
It's a Word document. So now here's the thing, girls. We've talked about this a lot, and I decided to just take it upon myself. So I have written a bonus scene for Call the Midwife.
I love this.
And I honestly can't promise that it's how good it is. I really, really can't. But I have tried to do something fun, which is basically create a scene to be played in a Christmas special. I've chosen Christmas 1968 because that's the most recent one we did. And some of this is information that we've already guessed at or gleaned from other things. So I've just taken a lot of creative license, but I have really tried, and I have cast 3 characters.
Oh my God, I love it.
There is a Phyllis character, there is a Sister Julienne character, and then there is a Sister Monica Joan character.
Thanks, Phyllis.
And there's, I figured I'd do Sister Julienne because I think I'm also going to be the narrator. And then Bex, if you could do Sister Monica Joan.
I'll be Mojo.
Yes, that sounds good. And I will do the narrations, and then we'll all just do our best acting jobs. And I really hope.
Absolutely love this. I'm loving this. Go, go, go.
Okay, here we go. Christmas 1968 in Ananta's house. Interior sitting area and dining area. Sister Monica Joan is sitting at the table eating cake and drinking tea, and Phyllis is in one of the comfy chairs knitting. Sister Julienne walks in with a stack of mail in her arm.
Look at that bounty. I'll never stop being amazed at how many cards and letters we get this time of year.
Stopping at the edge of the table between the two women and putting her mail on the table, Sister Monica Joan looks at the pile with curiosity. Sister Julienne says, I know, it's another beautiful gift we get this time of year. I've been waiting to get a free moment before opening them, knowing once I start it will be very hard to stop. Sister Monica Joan. She's putting down her tea and picked up a couple of envelopes in the top of the pile. She sees a name on the envelope and her eyes light up. She begins to open the card. Phyllis, putting her knitting down and coming over to the table, picks up an envelope.
Who is it from, Sister Monica Joan?
Nurse Noakes has graced us with happy tidings of her family.
Phyllis leans forward. Chummy! It's always so good to hear from her. How are they doing? Sister Monica Joan is looking at the letter.
My eyes are not as generous to me as they once were. I strain to see, but luckily her handwriting is large and sloping, much like the lady herself. Peter and I and the boys continue to love our life in Africa, though we always have a part of our hearts and minds back in Poplar, especially at this time of year. She goes on to talk about the children and Peter's work. It seems they are as jovial as they always were. I wonder they would not be happy anywhere they chose to be.
Oh, I think it means I wonder, would they not be happy? Like, wouldn't they be happy anywhere? Okay, anyways, yes. I agree. They've always found a way to make the best of the situation. Nurse Crane, did you ever get to meet Chummy?
I only met her briefly once. Do you remember when they visited Poplar some years ago? I was running out to a birth, but I got a rushed introduction. I dare say I've had the benefit of hearing stories about her, which have only made me wish I'd known her better.
I agree. Sister Julienne picks up another letter. Oh, this one is from Nurse Dyer. It's been some time since she's written. I had begun to think the holiday cards from her were a thing of the past. Sister Julienne opens the letter and begins reading. She says now she is living in Canada and has been working as a traveling nurse. She says the work is very fulfilling, has much opportunity to learn at the hospital she's currently working at, and will be taking an extended vacation to the west coast of America next year. How astonishing.
Oh my goodness, she's going quite far afield. What an adventure for her, although she would say holiday, by the way. I didn't think when she left here that she would find a way so far away, but I'm glad she's getting on so well.
Nurse Dyer's propensity for independence is well suited to a country born out of rebellion. I wonder if her holiday will have more lasting impact than she now understands.
Sister, that is quite a prediction. All I can say is only the Lord knows for sure, but I hope she will keep in touch with us so we are able to know one way or the other.
Indeed.
Sister Monica Joan has picked up another letter and opened it.
Oh, this is from Nurse Mount. How delightful. She's put in some loose tea of some exotic origin. It's from India. Nurse Mount writes that she and Delia are in there.
Sorry.
Nurse Mount writes that she and Delia are there for the holidays, but arrived over a month ago to work in a clinic, much like our calling has driven us to serve outside our usual confines. We shall have to brew this when everyone is together so we can all be transported simultaneously.
Oh.
Sister Julienne and Phyllis both smile and give small laughs. We will, sister! Perhaps we can include it with holiday pudding when everyone is here on Christmas Eve. Sister Julienne sees a card and gets an excited look on her face. This one is from Jane! Sister Monica Joan, do you remember when we hosted a young woman here, Jane, who came to us from the adult home? She worked in the district mostly, and I paired her on rounds with the young reverend who was staying with us at the time so he could learn about our work?
My mind betrays me. Often, but such an intriguing pairing left an indelible mark. She was such a quiet and somber person, and he so vocally verbose. I wondered if they would be a suitable partnership or a painfully discordant pairing.
This sounds fascinating. I wish I could have been here to know these two. These descriptions alone are putting me in suspense for her note.
Let me not keep either of you in suspense. Jane became Mrs. Appleby Thornton, the Reverend's wife, which speaks to the compatibility of their partnership, and they have been happily married for some years now. They say here that they've most recently settled up in the north in the Cotswolds. The Reverend got an appointment there, and they are spending as much free time as they can on scenic walks, accompanied by their new dog, Alfie. How lovely for them.
I can't think how much better it could have worked out what you both have said. When I think of all the people we meet for such a short time and under such special circumstances, it makes all the nicer to hear about the people we've had in our lives for a longer time. Even the ones I didn't know. They're still like extended family.
I quite agree. The phone begins to ring and Sister Julienne begins to step away as she says, It never seems we get too much time to linger over the past, especially when so much is always going on in the present. Scene.
Outstanding with ovation. Loved it. 2 notes. Number 1, no English writer would say up north in the Cotswolds, but amazing. And she'd say holiday, but that was absolutely outstanding. If this not this should serve as an audition for Jenn, number 1, to be writer on the show.
She should be a writer.
I will be a fill-in for Phyllis. Becky will be a fill-in for Mojo. If people, we can be on Complin. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Jen, that was
yes.
outstanding. Absolutely loved it.
Thank
Loved
you.
it.
Also, you wrote
Also,
it
listen, Heidi, do that at Christmas.
You wrote it perfectly for Mojo as well.
You really did. That was amazing.
Well, you both did incredibly good jobs with your acting skills. I really appreciate it. This was fun. As we were reading it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, it was really
wasn't.
fun
I was beaming from ear to ear while we were doing that. I was loving every second, and I know all of our listeners will, because we all want that. We all want that scene.
Oh, I just think it would be such a fun scene to do, because you know what, honestly, and here's something I will say. So I was writing this, and I was really going off of, like, let me think of all of the kind of like series regulars that we've had on the show that we've wanted to think about and everything and imagine. And it was kind of fun to think about, like, that, like, I wanted to give each of them kind of different adventures and stuff, and like, so that's why I wanted, Patsy and Delia to go to India and everything anyway. But
also the fact that she said about sharing it was just absolutely beautiful. Well done.
Yeah, but then I thought, I just did not have the time to kind of like go back and think of like the names, because there were a lot, like, who I really wanted to include in the scene, and I just didn't have the energy to figure out her name, was the mom that Sheila was with in the hospital when she was pregnant with Teddy, and she didn't know she was going to have a miscarriage or not.
Gloria.
Yes, and I was like, oh my God, like that mom, like I know we've been waiting to like see her again in the show, because I think you had said that there's a scene where she comes back and she has a baby and it all went well for her, but we haven't like seen it yet. And I like, there's so many like moms in this show that we want, I know all of us want to hear, like, how, or families, parents, whatever they are, hear that they're doing good, or that everything worked out, or like whatever happened to them. And I just didn't have the time to like figure out all their names and like reference them and do the whole thing and whatever. But that was kind of the spirit that I was operating in, is like, I feel like we have so many characters that we just care about so much, and it would just be so nice to know about them.
That's why it was so nice we got to see the Mullocks family again.
Yeah, absolutely. And even
absolutely love that, Jen. Outstanding work.
Well, that was my surprise. I thought that was something I could do a little extra just to make it kind of a different, fun, kind of thing. So
absolutely loved it. It's made me watch Journey Amateur Dramatics. What about you, Bex?
You guys did amazing.
The kids,
we got into it straight away. Like, genuinely, that was off the cuff. We've not done extra editing.
And believe me, that was the first draft of my writing. So we all were very flying by the seat of our pants there. So yeah,
and I'm surprised by my participation, because normally I hate stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm
great, Bex.
You don't know why do a podcast.
You know what I realized though as we were reading it? Like, people speak in much shorter sentences.
Yeah.
I think that's actually something like worth thinking about. If, like, I mean, obviously I'm not like a professional writer now. Apparently I'm acting like I am, but
you should be.
Well, you've written for a podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, my writing is going out over the airwaves, so it's not like, it hasn't been performed.
I'm glad we've got you on the podcast, both of you, very much, because I genuinely didn't think it would actually ever really go anywhere. We've got ridiculous amounts of listeners now, which is insane. But also, like, the fact that you have done this podcast, Bex, like, Jen, I always thought you'd be dead easy to actually get to do it, just because you love talking the same as me. But actually, Bex, I like the fact that you said yes. If you'd have known how many people were going to listen, you probably wouldn't have done it. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, wouldn't. Yeah.
But I feel like that's actually a treat for the world, because you are really funny and great. And I just feel like it's actually been amazing that you've done it when you wouldn't normally do it, if you see what I'm saying.
Aww.
I agree. I completely agree. There are so many lines that I think about that you've said, Bex, that, like, even if I just think about them, I just start laughing again.
Well, there was an episode I was listening to last week where she was just like, no, about... and we just lost it for like an hour. We had to stop.
I know. Well, then there's one where, like, you say something and you're just like, I'm saying that to wind you up. Oh, I listen a lot of times on Sundays, like while I'm doing like my chores and errands and things like that. And I was I was going to the grocery store, and that line happened as I was getting out of my car at the grocery store, and I was like really laughing. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to like compose myself to do like my grocery shopping because I can't
Yeah, I listen on
be
a
like
Sunday
cackling.
because I want to make sure if I've got to put something on social media.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
then I'll text and be like, "Have we got this picture, or whatever?" Like, there's still a dressing gown we're missing from about 3 months ago for
I
Bex.
know. There's a few things I think we need to remember to put on there.
Yeah. Now, next week we are going to be releasing I think we've bloody recorded it yet, guys. The listener special. Now, it's probably going to be a few parts. We might have to record in 2 parts or whatever, because I've got so much stuff because we haven't done a listener special for ages.
Yeah, we
I've
haven't
got
done
No.
for a
loads of
long time.
messages, loads of lovely messages. So yeah, listen along. That would be fantastic.
Well, and shouldn't we just say too that just because of holidays, like next week in America, it's Thanksgiving and, obviously Christmas and stuff like that, we will still be recording, but we may take a week or two off in between the listener special and our start of our next
Oh,
season,
we
right?
100% will because there'll be Christmas and stuff, and we've got a life, guys.
Yeah, so we might take a little bit of time just to give ourselves a chance to keep our recording up to where it needs to be so that
Now,
we're,
if you've ever
staying on track.
seen K-pop Demon Hunters, you will know the reference that I'm talking about right now. But
Yeah.
last time we released it too early. I did a roomie in K-pop Demon Hunters, but it is because the BBC documentary thing came out, and I really wanted to straight where the iron was hot. So I did a roomie. I'm not part demon.
Bex and I were like, couch, 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 couch. And Alex was like, hey guys. And they're like, why are you in costume? We were like, we want to eat our ramyeon. And
yeah. So
yeah.
we will be taking a break or whatever, but we will be back. And
And we
thank you
won't,
so much for all your
Well,
lovely
not
messages, by the
yet.
way.
and it won't be that long of a break like we had before, right?
No.
It'll be just a
No.
little bit short.
And also we're back next week when they're listening to this. We're sounding like we're saying goodbye.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're back next week. And the listener special, I think it'd be fun if it was 2 parts. That we haven't done a
I think it
two-parter one
probably
in a
will be
minute.
because I've got a lot.
I'm
Nice.
excited.
Got
I'm
stuff that will make
excited.
that might be quite a good game actually, because I've got stuff from so long ago that we'll have no idea what they're referring to.
Yeah.
We're like, what was that?
Yeah, they'll be like, wait, did I ask that question? Wait, what was that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I want
Also,
to
anyway,
I'm going to put this out here.
yeah.
Actually, by the time this airs, it'll have no bearing. I wondered if we had many male listeners.
We do have some. Yeah. People, we've got some questions from, and we've got some interactions from male listeners. Yeah.
I would love if male listeners would like say something to us,
I mean, they do, but at the same time, no offense to any males listening, I don't really care about your opinion. This is a women-centric podcast. And do you know what, guys? I'm not even joking. I mean it. It's a women. What I love about Call The Midwife is it's such a woman-centered, and I don't just mean like a size 8 blonde 21-year-old woman-centered.
Yeah.
It's women. It's real women. It's older women. It's real life experiences of women's
Yes.
stories, women helping women. I
Yes.
love that. Inject it in my veins. I don't care about the men's. Don't care.
Well, there's so many places where men tell their stories, and
Everywhere else.
like literally everywhere.
Everywhere else.
Yeah, and I haven't watched this documentary yet, but I'm sure you guys could get it too. But there's a documentary out now on the Lilith Fair. Do you remember the Lilith Fair from the 1990s, like early 2000s? You guys didn't get that, but anyway, Sarah McLachlan and like all these other female artists like went and did a huge music festival like all throughout the country, like in the late 90s. I think they did it for like 2 or 3 summers. And so I was listening to a podcast where the hosts were talking about it and how they'd watched the documentary. And the comment that like really stuck out to me, well, of many, many, but she said, on TV, you get like a blonde girl and a brunette girl. And that's supposed to be the way you like tell them apart because, the women are just kind of so generic. But she's like, I love watching shows where it's all these women and they're all like, this kind of quote the same, but yet you see like how each one of them is so incredibly different, regardless of like their overarching similarity. And I feel like Call The Midwife.
Lilith Fair, by the way, but I'm just reading the lineup now.
You would have like absolutely been there, like front row center, like 100%, I'm sure.
Sheryl Crow, Suzanne Vega, Erica Badu, Jewel, Liz Fair, amazing, Paula Cole, Natalie Marchant, and Emmylou Harris. I've been to see Emmylou Harris with my dad. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. And they're talking about, the fact that the women are allowed to be, like they're all female artists, they're all relatively in the same, there's a lot of overlapping similarities, but they're all completely unique in their own way. And I think that is really cool about Call the Midwife because you're talking about women who have, anyway, I just think it's very similar to Call the Midwife, so I love it.
Yeah, no, I'll watch that.
Well, we contain multitudes. I mean, we're
Yeah.
not just like cookie cutter, versions of each other. It's like we all have really, really different for various personalities and likes and don't likes and interests and hobbies and blah, blah, blah. And I think it really exalts that. Anyway, I've gone on
We're all
enough.
like wicked.
And in 24 hours, we'll all have seen it and be able to comment on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a Wicked debrief on our next.
Oh, we will. Absolutely. Oh, that'd be a good way to start off the listener special for sure. Like a little
Yeah.
mini review. Spoiler alert, I haven't gone to see it yet, but I am gonna cry. I know I will. No one will be shocked.
I didn't.
Me
Me
and
and Bex
Alex.
got incredibly tired.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we literally were like, if I'd have closed my eyes. Honestly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Anyway, well done, Jen. That was outstanding.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we will see you all next week. Thank you so much for listening. And in the meantime, please follow us. Also, go on your Facebook and see if you've got any notifications that we've asked you to follow us. Just do it, like us, all that.
It really does help. It makes a big difference.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Until next time.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.